jet fuel an aircraft should have in its tanks when taking off? Can you reduce the amount, and so on? So it's a range of measures which are not necessarily emergency measures, but it's trying to see what can be done in the margins as we watch what happens in the Gulf.
It's fair to say, Tony, I think that it's an intensely political issue. In countries the likes of Germany, there's a big political controversy over the installation of heat pumps and home energy and all of this kind of thing. So the affordability of energy is a concern politically for the European Commission as much as it is a welfare issue. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem when the EU tries to tackle the energy price question, it's such a diverse market across 27 member states. You've got very different energy mixes. Some countries like Spain rely very heavily on renewables, and they're less acutely affected by the current crisis. A country like Italy, Ireland as well, of course, relies very heavily on gas to provide that final push for providing electricity, and that, of course, is how you set the price of electricity, so therefore it's much higher. You've got a problem in Germany, for example, where most of the energy is produced in the North Sea by wind energy, but it's mostly consumed in the south of Germany, and the grid then obviously has to traverse Germany, and you've got a lot of opposition by local communities against overhead pylons and so on. So there are very different problems for different countries. Some countries have zero tax on certain fuels, like Bulgaria. Other countries have much higher tax on excise duties on fuel. So what they're saying to member states is try and reduce taxes where you can. Obviously, Ireland has a request in to reduce its excise duty on certain agricultural fuels below a certain level. That request is still in with the Commission. But I'd say at the same time, there has been a warning from the IMF that countries should not overly rely on public spending to tackle the energy crisis because of worries about debt levels across developed economies.